One day, as the Prophet ﷺ is playing with his brother, Abdullah, the son of Halima, the biological son of Halima, two men come to the Prophet ﷺ in white thobes, and no one had seen them before. Halima's at home, and her son Abdullah comes running to Halima and says that two men just threw the Prophet ﷺ to the ground, just threw Muhammad to the ground, and they started to cut his chest open. So she thinks that someone killed him, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Now, what happened, of course, is that this was Jibreel alayhi salam. That Jibreel alayhi salam had pinned the Prophet ﷺ down to the ground, and he took the heart of the Prophet ﷺ out, and the Prophet ﷺ could see his heart in the hand of Jibreel alayhi salam, and he took something from his heart and he said, "Hada haddu shaytani mink." This is the portion of evil from you. He cast it aside and he patched the Prophet ﷺ back up. And as Anas radiallahu anhu said, there was makhit, there was surgical stitching on the chest of the Prophet ﷺ that no one could ever explain, right? But like he literally was stitched up, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from that moment in his life. Halima and Al-Harith come running out to find their son, to find Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Prophet ﷺ is laid down on the ground. His face is completely changed colors, and the Prophet ﷺ is shell-shocked. Obviously, he's a 4-year-old boy that just had someone take his heart out and put it back in with no explanation. The Prophet ﷺ is completely shocked. And so they take him in. They see the stitching on his chest, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Amina, she says, and later on this will be narrated by Halima, she says, "Wallahi, this child of mine has a special status. No, this child of mine is blessed." And she said that when I carried him, I never felt the load of him. It was a light burden when I was pregnant with him. And when he was delivered, I saw a light come out of my womb, and that light was like a shooting star that illuminated the necks of the backs of the camels, all the way in Busra and Asham. I saw a light that lit up the palaces of the world. I could see when he was born, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. I could see everything being lit up from my womb. She even said that the posture that he was in, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was like a posture of sujood.